Now, on voice selection, once you press the voice button, look at your screen. It will display grand piano. It's also equally a good voice, but it depends on what we want to play. So there are different voices. You come where we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 9, then 0. And then if you look at your display, we have grand piano as voice number 1. Then if we press the next, it will be voice number 2. You can use the dial. The dial is a thing that is, you can write on it, so you can change for the voices. As you move to the clockwise, it goes to the positive. As you go anti-clockwise, it moves to the negative. And so alternatively, you can use these buttons here. You can select the positive, it will go to 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So we have different voices and they sound different. For example, that is the E-band. Let me raise the volume. That is how the E-band will sound. And also, if we go to another voice, that is how it will give us. So that's about the voice selection. The next thing that is important to know, it is about the beat. You come to the style. Here, when you press the style, we have already the inbuilt beats. That is then give us the mode in which we will now, if it is to the worship, if it is to the praise. So if we get to our beat number 1, the chord in Bright Rock, you can hear how it sounds. I think you can hear that voice. So that's it, our Bright Rock, how it sound. Let's hear another beat, how it sound. Let's go to beat number, say, 16 or 17. If we put on the beat, you realize, you will notice that I am using this to start or stop the beat. That is how the 8-beat is sounding. Let's say, try another beat, number 24, and hear how it will sound. That's what it's giving us. So generally, that is about the voicing and the beat settings, so that we can know if you want to play the worship, you need a beat that is not so fast or the tempo is slow. And then if you want to play the praise songs, that is the fast songs, you will use the beat which is a bit faster. That's all about the setting of the voice and of the beat. In the next tutorial, I will teach you on how now to modulate those voices, how you combine voices, because we have a lot to learn before we get to real playing of the keyboard. And so if you look where I am projecting well, we have the split voice, we have the dual voice. So when we selected your main voice, when we pressed here on the, this is our, when you press on the voice, that is when you have the major voice or the main voice. And then the dual voice, it means that it blends with the major, so it brings a sweet melody when they are combined together. But for the split, this is the bass. You realize that there are people play the keyboard, you hear that there is more bass in it, like the guitar sound. So we set it using the split, which gives us allowance to have a good bass in our music. And when we are setting these split voices, you just press, you long press. When you long press on the screen, you realize that it has given you another voice there, and you realize here it is highlighted, showing that it is ready to be used. But if we tap on the split again just once, you realize it has disappeared, meaning that it is not active. If you play the keyboard, only the major voice that you selected here that will sound. But now when it is highlighted, it means we have the bass in press now. You can hear how it sounds. So when setting the duo, you long press and then you select the duo voice that will blend with the one that you have already set, the major voice. Then now the duo will blend in with that duo with the main voice. And so because now you are seeing here there is no where duo is highlighted, it means that it's not active. But when we press on the duo once, you realize it has become highlighted. So that to tell you that when you pray on the right hand side, you'll have the main voice and the duo together, sounding together. That's so far how we set from switching on the keyboard to setting the beat, the major voice, and then the splitting, and then the duo voice. Thank you.